Hey guys, Jarell here, Greywolf TV, back with our episodes of Fringe. We're now on to episode 15 of season 2, the last episode with Walter's ruthlessness with the guy who was trying to corrupt his father's work back from the Nazis in Germany. His solution was to take the guy out single-handedly with his own poison, and face pause and said, so be it if you want to press charges, but family is very important to me. And that's pretty much where we left things. So we're just going to pick it right up from here. I'm hoping we're getting towards the end of some of the single layered episodes when we get some more main storyline. We'll just have to wait and see. So sit back and watch episode 15 with me.
What are they saying on the news?
That they're just these little quakes, you know, microquakes. Probably just
In
a
New York?
byproduct of global warming.
Looks like he's an architect. Pentagon? Whoa! Oh, he's been impaled. Oh, hang on a minute. No. Whoa!
Emergency services secured this entrance into the building, scouring the place for survivors.
How many did they find?
0. I don't suppose you have any idea what could have caused this.
Quantum tectonic event would be my guess. Until now, this phenomenon has just been theoretical. Momentary disturbance at a subatomic level. The energy disperses the atoms, literally tearing the very fabric of reality itself.
Meaning that all the atoms come apart, but when they reassemble, they come together all wrong.
Hold still, sir.
Oh, it's him.
It's important you try not to move, okay?
Please help!
That's horrific.
I don't know if we can cut him loose from that beam. He might not survive.
And all those little tremors, microquakes.
Did you hear about any tremors in New York?
What year is it?
2010.
Good. Walter. And who is the president?
President Obama.
Good. On September the 11th, when the terrorists struck, which buildings did they attack?
Pentagon. And the White House.
Oh my god.
I think I know what happened here.
He's not from here.
What is?
That's why he doesn't have a wife.
Two universes colliding? This is what William Bell warned me about.
It is.
He said that Newton would try to open a doorway from our universe to the other side, and that when it happened, this would be the consequence.
When Billy and I first tried to generate a stable door between the universes, our first test subject was a car. Billy's own Monte
You
Carlo.
tried to do it first.
First times are always sloppy.
Wasn't our first time. 11 minutes after we
What?
successfully made the car disappear, this car appeared from another reality. The universe seeks balance. We sent a car over there, so a car of equal mass came back. That a building from this side will be pulled over there, inhabitants and all, within the next just under 35 hours. When objects from the other universe cross to our side, they have an energy. Someone once described it as a glimmer. I believe that in the moments before the event, when the fabric of the two universes is rubbing together, that the building on this side will begin to take on that glimmer. 26 years ago, when you were a little girl, the cortexiphen trials. As I've said, the drug worked on perception. Of the 30 children that William Bell and I experimented on, you were the first with the ability to identify things from the other side. We gave you the ability. Jacksonville was where the process worked. If I am able to do it again, it has to be there. 16 items in this room are from the other side.
Whoa.
The drugs will generate an obstacle. I can't tell you what it will be. It will be uniquely yours. Do you understand?
I think so.
And then, when I've got you to the proper level, well, then I'll pull you out, okay?
There's someone else here.
It's a little girl. Oh, it's gone dark.
Hey. It's all right.
Please, I don't want to do this anymore.
You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. Wait. It's okay. Shh.
Please.
What's your name?
It's you.
It worked.
What the hell is wrong with you? You did this to little children.
Anything?
Nothing. Now what? Should we find some more kids to scare?
I have no idea. This was the first time you saw the other side.
Wow.
Frightened. Started a fire with your mind. This is the very sort of thing that William and I were preparing for.
You abused us, Walter. Me and those other children.
No, we were trying to help you. We were trying to make you more than you were.
Is that what you were doing?
I was a different man then.
I was a defenseless child.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. We needed a specific one. Fear. And you're not capable of that anymore. Well, not like she was. What we did to you, you found a way to protect yourself. But if you want to save those people, you have to find your way back to that scared little girl.
And how do we do that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No.
The answer is there is no answer. Except mass.
That's what I said.
Two cars, you said they were the same mass. So a building from over there travels over here. That means a building from over here of exactly the same mass has to travel back.
Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark. The bag of sand and the...
Bag of sand.
Not the
I get
metaphor I would've
you.
used.
I got
Yes.
that reference.
You have a pencil.
Have a pen for every freestanding structure in New York City.
Oh, I think we can roll out the Empire State Building.
3 hospitals, a cancer treatment center, a nursing home.
The NYPD and the fire department had a standing evacuation protocol.
The largest building on this list has, what, 500 people?
So you think we should just let the building disappear?
There are times when the only choices you have left are bad ones.
I failed and I'm supposed to be the one who can stop things like this. I'm scared. Peter, I'm scared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, you're frightened. Go look. Perfect. There it is.
It was in the West Village near the Hudson, I think. I couldn't see exactly where.
Still too many potential candidates.
Hey, Olivia, we need you to narrow down.
Jesus.
Okay, I
Oh,
see
you can
it.
see it
On
glowing.
There was a hotel on Washington.
What do we have on Washington in the West Village?
No, he's right. Brayson Place Hotel, 13th and Washington. Number's right there.
Call Chief Solomon at the NYPD. Call the fire department. Hello, yes. This is Special Agent Philip Broyles with the FBI. You need to evacuate everyone from the building immediately.
Here's everybody out.
God damn. Wow. That's like it's splitting apart atom by atom. Bloody hell.
I guess it's safe to say that you've got the rest of the night off work.
Foundations and all.
Casualty is hundreds miraculously escaped what federal authorities are calling an unscheduled controlled demolition at the Brayson Place Hotel.
Yeah, right.
If you need to reach me, I'll leave you the number of the restaurant right here, okay?
He's here, Peter.
I know. I heard it too.
I know a great place. It's just a couple blocks away. Thought we walk?
Is it done?
I'll go get my coffee.
Oh my god, no. Oh, I never thought of that.
Please don't tell him.
Okay, as that case came to a close there, and we got right to the end, I must admit I hadn't thought of that, because the ability that she activated in herself, or rather Walter helped her activate, was done through fear, and once she'd figured out how to do it and solve the case and it was all over, I thought that fear element in her would have dissipated, but because the cortex of Annie is obviously still in her system, he opens the door, Peter opens the door, and she still looks at him and she sees him shimmering, so she knows now. Doesn't need to say a word, she knows he's not from here, that he's from the other side. Oh my god, that's going to complicate things. Now, right from the beginning of this, Walter saying he could reactivate the latent ability in her from being her child to help solve this case, to help be able to see this building that was going to vanish, Walter must have known there was a risk of this happening, surely, because he would be the only one that would understand how this works. So he must have foreseen the possibility of this coming, which is why he's just approached her and gone, don't tell him. So we're now left with a conundrum. Does Olivia say something to Peter, or does she hide it from him? And I don't know which side of the fence to be on, or which side of the fence I should be on. Should I be on Peter's side? Should I be on Olivia's side? As it stands right now, before we go any further into the series or any further into the storyline, I'll give you my opinion. As it stands now, I don't think she should tell him at this point. That may change, and I will tell you if it changes, but at the present time, I think she should keep quiet. The reason I think she should keep quiet is because if it were to come out right now, Peter's reaction is unknown. We don't know what he would do. He would most likely lose it, obviously. All his trust in Walter would be gone, because the first thing would be, well, you're not my father, and I'm not from here, and none of this matters anymore, so I'm off. He would then probably be looking for a way to go home. And we need Peter, because Walter only works with Peter around, kind of. He helps translate things for Walter. He helps translate things Walter says for the rest of us. And we've had a few numerous occasions where Walter's like, I can't do this without Peter. He clears my mind. He helps me concentrate. He helps me work things out. And there's a lot more that's probably going to take place with all these fringe cases and everything else, and Newton and everything else, with the shapeshifters, all the other stuff that the main storyline is obviously going to continue. So I feel that would open Pandora's box right now. So that was why I'm saying at the present time, I think she should keep quiet. That's all I'm saying. But that was a fabulous episode. And it made sense that that building arrived from the other side. It was only right that another building goes back to that side, and then it balances out, that nature seeks balance. What was disturbing in that episode was them going back to Jacksonville, back to the original facility where William Bell and Walter did the experiments back in the 80s, and the sheer look on Olivia's face. And then when Walter actually started putting Olivia under and putting the cortex-fan back into her system, that trippy dream state she went through, and seeing herself as a little child and what dream states they put them through to get them into an elevated high for these experiments was twisted. I mean, she said it herself, what the hell is wrong with you? You did this to little children, you abused us. I know he was a different man back then. William Bell wasn't a different man back then. I think William Bell is still the same man he's always been. It's why he's elevated himself to the person he is today and where he is today. Walter has obviously gone through a massive psychological and psychological and emotional change being in St. Clair's for so many years. But that was still a very, very good episode. I'd rate that in my top 5 of the season so far. Right, I think we'll leave it there, guys. But finally, we got some huge storyline progression. That was fabulous. I hope they can, well, they've got to. They can't not continue the storyline progression after leaving it there, surely. So we shall get more in the next one. Probably of Olivia toying with the idea as to what the hell am I going to do now? Do I tell him? Do I not tell him? Does she speak to Walter about it? Does she speak to Peter about it? Or does she just have a talk with her own conscience as to what to do about it? Because she can't talk to anyone else. Damn. Right. Well, there you go. Not an awful lot else you can do at that point. Right, guys, that was Jacksonville, episode 15. We'll be back for episode 16 next week. As usual, please leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of the video, and I will be back very soon with the next one. Don't forget to hit the sub, turn your notifications on, and that way you'll know when the video releases. Until then, thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will see you for the next episode of Fringe very soon. Take care.